Shalom to all my beautiful Hebrews, she-brews, and they-brews. My name is Gila Münster. I am Toronto's cross-stitching, cross-dressing Jewish-American princess, and I'm joined by the beautiful and lovely Chianti. Hi, baby.
Hey, everybody. Hey,
we are doing this in person. We are fully vaxxed. We have been tested, not for COVID, but repeatedly SATs.
SATs?
Sure.
SATs. Yeah, we got our SAT test, and we are clear. We are good for takeoff. And everybody, I am Chianti, your international drag superstar.
Ooh, Chianti is, a lot of people don't know this, but Chianti is not only my drag sister, she's actually named after a type of wine.
That is true. That is true. It is usually an Italian wine, and we actually have some Chianti right here with us. So we got me times two.
A little cheers. Cheers to us. L'chaim.
L'chaim.
What are we drinking? Hold on.
She doesn't want to drink it, but okay.
Hold on. What are we drinking?
It's not Chianti.
This
she's going to ruin the thing. I said, Chianti. It's not Chianti.
Never mind. What are we drinking? We're drinking.
It's a Syrah from the Galilee region in Israel.
Ooh, fancy. Available now at the LCBO. Not sponsored, but we wish we were.
I wish. If you want a wine that is not so, so bold, a Syrah, that kind of grape, is a delicious, delicious alternative to the regular Merlot or a Cab Sauv. So if you do like something a little more fruity, then I would definitely recommend a Syrah.
And if you want something a little bit more fruity, you can also have a sip of me.
Me, this Chianti.
I feel like we look like the angel and the devil, or like Snow White and her evil stepmother.
A little bit of
that.
Yeah.
We're giving a little bit of that trade. I love it.
I like it.
This is my favorite thing about drag. We don't have to wear wigs.
I know, this is literally amazing right here. Look at this. Listen, this is the original wig, okay? When you're a little boy or a little girl or a little they or a little, and you're putting on your little hair wig and you're whipping it around and everything. Oh, this is literally my childhood right here.
Yeah, I was saying, this is when the clubs reopen. I mean, they are reopening, but when we can go back in person, this is how I'm going out.
I mean, listen, it'll absorb all the sweat that you're going to be producing in the night. So, yeah, makes sense.
Totally. Okay, I want to try this wine. Is it good?
We'll see.
Oh, it is good.
It's nice, yeah? It's
I love
light,
it.
A little fruity.
Cheers.
Yes.
Cheers for joining us for Skincare and Sips, our new monthly show, or whenever we want to, because it's our show.
Exactly.
And what are we going to be doing during this show?
We are going to be talking about skincare.
And what credentials do we bring to the table?
So for me, more of like my lack of credentials, but so I come from the school of hard knocks in terms of skincare. Okay. So like, I'm not formally educated, but I just have this huge passion for skincare. For me, very quickly, I was very self-conscious about my skin. I have very, very oily skin. I'm telling you, McDonald's calls me on the daily being like, are you sure you don't want to donate some of that for our fries? I constantly say, we'll send a check first. And, but no, so like for me, that was a big insecurity. So that really got me into delving into skincare. But yeah, so that's my little foray into the skincare realm.
And what kind of skincare do you like today?
Anything that just absorbs my oil.
Because you're like, super oily.
I'm super oily. Listen, I mean, like, it's not a bad thing because like when I'm older, it'll be amazing. It'll keep my skin nice and hydrated. I'm hoping, like I'll have less wrinkles, I hope. She's just like, these are not facts.
I didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything, just in the eyes. So this is our first class. We just opened the bottle. Okay, I'm just letting you know. But yeah, for me, it's all about just like mattifying. But actually, I've been using a lot of mattifying products. So I've been actually using some powders that are usually made for dry skin because I dry my skin I dry my skin out so much. There we go.
Don't hurt yourself, babe.
that I do need something to counteract that and bring a little more life to it.
Yeah, totally.
And how about you? What got you into skincare?
Ooh, so like a lot of people, I struggled with acne during my teenage years. I was on Accutane, and one of the things they don't tell you about Accutane is it'll work, but it'll get you. It dried out my skin permanently. So I was oily before, like you, and then I went on Accutane, and now I'm the driest of the dries. Like, she is dried out. It's permanent damage that it does. I mean, it worked on the acne, but you know what else works on acne? Full coverage foundation. So let me just say that. But yeah, so that got me started on everything. And then I worked for 7 years in different beauty environments. So I worked for Sephora, I worked for Lush Cosmetics, Shoppers Drug Mart. I've demoed at the Bay for Dior. I've demoed for Coty. I mean, you name it, I've done it. So
she's the Willem of skincare.
Yeah, if you've got a check, I've got a talent.
Yeah.
I mean, I was that 19-year-old homosexual doing people's makeup, you know, somebody's mom in Vaughan, like somebody's Italian mom in Vaughan got her makeup done on a Saturday morning by me, and it wasn't good.
She looked like this right here, okay? Going to her little son's christening, and
she wishes she looked like this. She looked, if you're Snow White and I'm the evil stepmother, she would have looked like the huntsman.
Okay. Listen, whatever you like, it's your aesthetic, you do you.
Totally. So skincare for me has been this journey of trying products and finding the brands that work for me and the ingredients that work for me. I am so not, blinded by names at this point and claims. I look at the ingredients, I look at the track record of that brand, and that's what I'm interested in. I'm interested in hard results and hard results only. No soft results. No soft results. Don't be coming at me with those no soft results.
I know what you did there. Yeah. CISO School of Hard Knocks, and she has like her master's. Okay, this is the difference. Right? I'm from the hood, you know. I play it like that. I can't afford these fancy earrings. Okay, I got my mom's earrings right over here. Shh.
If you want to tip Chianti, the information is in the bio. But all those things said about our experience and lack thereof, I just want to, put it out there. We are not dermatologists. We are not trying to tell you what to do with your skin. We are just drag queens who like skincare and wine, and we just want to share that with you. So if you're coming in here thinking it's something it's not, girl, get a grip. And
it's just drag. Okay,
it's just drag. It's not personal. It's drag.
Yeah. Well, a little personal.
A little bit personal. But we're going to make recommendations based on our pure own experience. Some of the products that I'm going to show, I did receive when I worked at various stores as gratis. So they were given to me for free so I could try them. But the majority of them we paid for with our own hard-earned cash.
And we'll be returning them tomorrow with our gold hard receipts. So, never been so real.
Oh my God. Well, listen, it's environmentally friendly. I don't know.
It's not economically friendly.
It's economically friendly. It's drag queen on a budget friendly.
There we go.
So let's, so we've got the intro out of the way. You know what this is. Let's get into the topic today. What is the topic?
After skin.
No.
Skin.
After skin is this is after skin.
Okay, I was going to say after sun, but then I was like, wait, that's not how we start. But anyway, so we're doing anything to do with the sun. Okay, so like skincare in terms of sunscreen, or of course after sun as well. Let's say moisturizers with SPF in it too. So anything related to UVA, UVB, sunscreen, helping your skin deal with the harshness of outside. Because listen, now that we're all vaccinated, we all have to get outside. So what's the first rule of leaving the house?
Sunscreen.
There we go, 100%.
Put on your pants and sunscreen.
Or just the latter.
No. Just one or the other. We'll let you choose.
Exactly. Yeah. As long as you have one, then you're protected enough.
Completely. And listen, sunscreen is like that underrated thing that no one talks about, but it's the most important thing. You can be spending thousands of dollars on the most expensive skincare, and if you're not protecting that with sunscreen, girl, you are wasting your money.
100%.
I don't get it. I don't understand. Like when people are like in their 50s and 60s, they come into the stores and they're like, what can I do about these sunspots and the sun damage? I'm like, where were you 40 years ago, right? Like they had sunscreen. Do you wear sunscreen?
No. I am not why am I here? Goodbye. I'm going back to the bathtub. Okay. So, okay, listen, I mean, this is also a big reason why I wanted to do this. We want to do this topic is because I don't really use sunscreen in my skincare because I am an oily faced beauty right here, glowing always. I'm like, I don't really like using things with SPF because I find that it is just more oily on my skin. So I would love to get like some more like help from you about this, because honestly, like you've been waiting for this moment to give me the tea. So I'm here also as a lesson for myself.
Yeah, this series isn't about helping you, the audience. It's me imparting wisdom onto Chianti over here.
Exactly. And you're just along for the ride. So you're welcome.
Well, listen, let's get started because there's a lot to talk about. And so we touched a little bit about, okay, first of all, this alert, this
is live, okay?
Yeah, Toronto, downtown Toronto, hello.
Mhm.
Everyone's always dying here. That's what I found.
Oh, that's a shame.
Inconvenient for me.
I mean, it's true. It's true.
There are drag queens trying to film YouTube videos. Excuse you.
There's no silence button.
Why is sunscreen so important? Do you know?
To get to the other side.
This dumb.
Okay. Let me guess. So sunscreens are very important because first signs of aging comes from the sun. Also, what else? When you have a prolonged exposure to the sun, you usually will get, if not always, your skin loses its elasticity, which is huge because that is what causes wrinkles, right? So what is this smirk on your face while I'm talking about this right now? So if you want to avoid getting wrinkles and everything else, why am I talking? Okay, you know what? Just goodbye. Okay. Gila, why don't you tell us? Because clearly you don't want my answer.
Well, I'm glad you asked.
Why am I here? I'm literally here. I'm on the pretty face.
You are. Yeah, you're the pretty face. Well, sunscreen, you're right. You're absolutely right. Skin damage from the sun is the #1 ager. It is what causes people to look older, folks. And not that there's anything wrong with looking older, but if you could look like yourself without the sunspots and, all of these other effects, wouldn't you want it that? It's not about aesthetics. It's just about health, which really touches to the next point, which is the most important one. Sun safety is really tied very closely to skin cancer.
Melanoma.
Yeah,
it's true. Yeah.
The skin cancer is, I think I read that it's the #1 cancer in North America.
Yes.
Most common. Yes. I mean, that would make sense. We're people doctors. Forget. Yeah. We're drunk doctors.
We're drunk doctors.
Drunk doctors in wigs. Cheers. People forget that the skin is a living organ. So when you treat it right and you protect it, it's going to treat you right in return. Like, we are not saying that, there's a direct correlation between sun exposure or wearing sunscreen to skin cancer, but the evidence is there to show that it has an impact. So I just think, why even take a chance, especially on anybody with sensitive skin? So important with sunscreen. And my #1 advice with sunscreen is, people always say they don't like sunscreen.
Yes.
Are you ready? Am I boring you?
No, I'm writing it down.
Oh, okay.
I'm writing it down. #1 advice. Okay,
the best sunscreen in the world is the sunscreen that you will use. The sunscreen could cost $1,000 and be made out of pearls and diamonds. And if you don't like the way it smells or feels, you're not going to use it, and it's completely worthless. So that's the tea on that. The #1 sunscreen is the one that you will use.
Okay.
True.
I hope so, because if not, it's just sitting in your drawer and you're just waiting and waiting and waiting, aka all of my sunscreens, because,
Well, check that they're not expired, because sunscreens do expire.
That's true. Yes.
So, my love, do you know the difference between chemical and physical sunscreens?
I think I do. And I will say my best, and then you will correct me if I am wrong. Okay.
Sounds good.
So chemical and physical. So physical sunscreen acts as a physical barrier on your skin, and then when the UVA and UVB for both of them come in contact, I guess, with your skin, it bounces off and it reflects back. Is that right?
Right.
And then the chemical one then absorbs it and then breaks down. Stop! Oh my god, thank you so much. This is the beginning of the rest of
this live stream.
This live stream.
Well, here's the thing that people are afraid of. When they hear the word chemical, they think bad. And the thing is, everything is a chemical.
I hate chemicals on my face. Like, please, guys, don't put chemicals on your face. It's not healthy for you.
Don't listen to her. Everything is a chemical. That's the thing, okay? There's like this idea that if something has the word chemical in it, it's bad. In this instance, it's just not true. Chemical sunscreen, as you said, it's just a different type of barrier. So I really would encourage everybody not to go into the store with the idea of like, I'm only getting a physical sunscreen and I am not even going to consider a chemical sunscreen, because you might be skipping out on some really good options just because you're afraid of that word. A word is not a cuss word. It's not a bad word. You know, give it a shot, see what works for you. It's less about, you know, what's in it. It's more about how does it work and how can you incorporate it into your life. And on that topic, there's so many ways to incorporate sunscreen into your routine. I mean, we've picked out 3 kind of variations of sunscreens, and we're going to show those. But you can get it in so many different formats. And I think that's the beauty of it, is that there are so many options out there that you are bound to find something that works for you and that you like the feel of and the texture and the smell of. So we picked 3 categories that we want to share with you today. We have the products with us. The first one is standalone sunscreens. So these are dedicated sunscreens. Second is skincare with sunscreen. Third is
moisturizer with SPF.
Makeup with sunscreen.
Never mind.
Good try. I said them out of order. That's why she gets confused.
Sorry.
And then the last thing we'll share is aftersun, because I feel like people don't even know what aftersun is.
100%.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is.
I didn't even know about it until I worked at one of these stores that rhymes with Mopper's Drug Mart. Yeah, I know. It doesn't ring a bell.
Yeah, I know. Nothing.
And I tried them, and they're game changers.
I only know one of them, but we will touch on that.
We will touch on it. Definitely. We will touch on everything. Can we have a drink first?
Oh, yeah.
I've been talking for a long time.
Yes.
I wish at the store when people came and asked for things, I could just like have a drink. I think that would have been a much more fun experience.
It would be much more fun, but I don't think you'd be as helpful in the makeup department. And I have been a recipient of the drunk Gila Münster experience in terms of makeup. So
the thing about Gila Münster when she's drunk is she forgets everything that she knows, and all she remembers is McDonald's.
And then her face that would usually look like this looks like this right over here.
Sober. No, this is what you order online. This is what you get in person.
I feel like this is a different type of show. This is not a skincare show.
It's a roast.
It is a roast.
Speaking of roasting, let's get the sunscreen show on the road.
Let's do it. Okay, let's start with this beautiful baby right here. La Roche-Posay, because you need to have a French accent when you say the name of this brand right
Absolutely. Over here. This brand, La Roche-Posay, is one of the most well-known brands and well-trusted brands for sunscreen. So this brand is the #1 dermatologist recommended sunscreen brand in Canada. Pay no attention to the creature behind the curtain. And La Roche-Posay makes really fabulous sunscreen. They're not the most inexpensive. They're also not the most expensive. And you can get them on sale. So do that. This one I just took on holiday with me. It's their SPF 50 Anthelios Ultra Fluid Body Lotion. If you don't like thick sunscreens, this is the body lotion that you want to try. It feels like nothing. I had somebody apply this on my back, and they're like, did I use enough? Because it absorbs like nothing that I've ever tried before. The texture is really spectacular. If you want to,
can I? Yeah.
Please.
Okay.
It doesn't have a scent, so it's not going to have that really sickly kind of suntan lotion scent. If you can see, very watery. It's going to start like dripping. See that? Very watery, and then if you massage it in, virtually undetectable. Really beautiful.
Where'd it go? I don't even know. It's not even here. What's on my skin?
And then La Roche. See?
So, okay, the smell is nice. I like it. It has that sunscreen smell. Let's just get that out there. But it's not as overpowering as other ones, you know? And honestly, yeah, it literally just like melted into my skin like in a second. It's really nice, actually.
If you have kids and they don't like the texture of sunscreen, that's the screenshot for this. But I want to show, excuse me, ma'am. I don't know if you can tell on the packaging, but it has this little UVA in a circle logo. This is a symbol that is awarded by Health Canada, which is the government organization that oversees sunscreens in Canada. It means that they passed tests that demonstrate the efficacy of their UVA protection. Do you know the difference between UVB, UVA rays? It's a bit of a scientific kind of question.
Okay,
so I don't
let me think. I feel like they interact differently with your skin because they're on 2 different wavelengths, even though that they're still in this ultraviolet, right? I think one of them is a little bit more, and then the other one's more.
Girl, I don't care about the science of it. I just want you to know, know if you know what they do for your skin.
Oh, they harm your skin. And when they interact with your skin, maybe one or both of them, like give you that sickening summer tan glow.
Okay, ignore her. She's just going. I thought she was being sincere for the first part of that.
And I started touching my okay.
No. So the difference between UVA and UVB is UVA is the really dangerous ones. UVB will burn you. UVA will give you skin cancer. So yeah, people don't realize that it's not even split. It's not 50-50. Oh. It's like 90% UVA.
Really?
Yes. So if your sunscreen doesn't protect against UVA, and it doesn't need to have this symbol, you can also just say it's broad spectrum, UVA, UVB protection. If it doesn't have that, you're in danger, girl. Get out of the water. Totally. Mm-hmm. Now, if you want to pass me the next one. Well, you can talk about this.
Okay, I'll talk about this.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one right here is from my closet. And sorry, she dropped. Okay, so this is like if you want like a drugstore brand that is good for oily skin. This one I have found is, I would say, the better of the other ones that are there.
Could you say what it is?
No, this one is from Neutrogena, and it's the Ultra Sheer Dry Touch Sunscreen, Écran solaire sec au toucher.
Can you say that again, but I'll lip sync to it?
Écran solaire sec au toucher. I wasn't even looking at you, but okay. It is SPF 60, and yeah, it has photostable. I'm photostable. Okay, UVA, UVB protection. It says ultra lightweight, non-greasy, water and sweater resistant.
I will not wear a sweater with this.
Water and sweat resistant, up to 80 minutes. So I really like this. This usually is used, I would say, for more of the face, but you can use this all over your body. It doesn't discriminate. So,
and this is a dedicated sunscreen.
This is a dedicated sunscreen. This is just a sunscreen. That's it. So I like it. It does give me a little bit of that oiliness, but like no matter what I use, I will be oily. I am one of you people out there that are looking at this and says, I get it. No matter what I use, no matter what I try, I'm gonna have some oil at the end of the day, But I just find that it's less greasy looking, and it doesn't clog my pores as much as other ones that I've tried. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's my little
cute, and I like a little drugstore option too.
Exactly, it's nice, a little affordable option.
Yeah, because sunscreen. Listen, if your biggest deterrent for sunscreen is cost, girl, there are affordable options.
100%.
This Sunbum is another great affordable brand. They have $13 sunscreens that are fabulous. They're better than some $100 ones. Should we get the next one?
No.
Okay, bye.
Bye. Okay, now if you want to talk about affordable, let's not talk about this one right here. So
this is the brand called Supergoop, and it's their Play Lotion. It's a giant, like 500 milliliter jug. This is so weird. And I bought this from the States, from Net-a-Porter. Is that how you pronounce it?
Net-a-Porter?
Sure. And shipping was a bitch, but it is what it is. What's nice about this, and if there are any parents in the audience, if you have kids and you need a sunscreen, for the summer that you can just keep by the door and not have to worry about, this will last you the entire summer. You can use this on the face and body. It has lots of beautiful oils in it. Great for drier skin. I think this is a really smart investment if you have a family.
And disposable income.
Neither of which is something that I possess, but here we are anyways.
Yeah, you still have this. I love it.
So that's our dedicated sunscreens. Listen, there are so many good dedicated sunscreens. I told you about this one. Dior has their Dream Skin Serum, which is, it's like a blurring serum. It's meant to help with the appearance. So they put that in compact and give it SPF 50. So it's a cushion. So you just keep it in your purse, touch it up throughout the day. Brilliant. There's really good sunscreen on its own from Clarins, Darphin, all these brands make beautiful dedicated sunscreens.
I never really heard about the Darphin one, but I would like to look into it a little more.
It's expensive. It's like $70, something like that.
That's what it determines.
A little bit. But I mean, dedicated sunscreens is the best way to get sunscreen into your routine because you're going to get a really even application. So if you have the time and the ability to, I would recommend having your regular skincare routine and then just having a dedicated sunscreen separately.
Oh, no, for sure.
Yeah.
Before we move out of that one, I do want to say I was managing a spa at everyone's favorite former president's hotel. So, it was.
I'm going to drink every time you talk about that.
Oh, okay. So there was this line, and it's from Jane Iredale.
Oh, lovely.
Okay, so I don't really know a lot about it. I do know a little bit more about it, like after working with the company, but like at the first I didn't. But like now, I do love it because they do have this powder sunscreen. I have never tried it, let me just tell you, but from our trainings and stuff, it was like these soccer moms would go out, they wouldn't wear sunscreen because they didn't watch this video, it wasn't out yet, and then they would put this powder on their face with SPF, and they would come back from the soccer game watching their kids, and then they would see that their whole body was burned except for their face. So I am really eager to try it because it's like a powder, and I feel like for somebody with oily skin, a powder sunscreen would actually be really amazing. Now, question for you, that powder, is that more, would that be considered like a chemical sunscreen or is that more physical? I'm assuming chemical.
Frankly, it would depend on the formula. What concerns me about that is that somebody would think that powder on its own is enough.
I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
I would rather them put on a dedicated sunscreen and then halfway through the day or whatever it is, the soccer game, they just reapply that powder. Because the powder is really smart because you can reapply it. You can't really reapply liquid, sunscreen on top of makeup, for example.
Facts.
Yeah. So speaking of powders with SPF though, we're going to transition to makeup with SPF with sunscreen because listen, I get it. Some people don't have time in their day. You might not have time or the ability to incorporate a dedicated sunscreen. If you're going to wear makeup, might as well wear makeup with sunscreen. There's lots of options out there, tons of foundations with good sunscreen in them. Look for something with at least SPF 15. SPF 15 will block out the majority of the sun. SPF 30 is even better, but 15 is really the minimum that a dermatologist would recommend. So do you want to show us the powder that we have here? Yeah,
sure. So we got this beautiful powder from Physicians Formula.
It's their mineral wear translucent powder. It's a pressed powder. I believe it comes with a little puff on the inside and it has SPF 30, which is really smart. So if it doesn't have any color, it's not going to add anything to your makeup. It's just going to apply an extra layer of protection where you need it if you're already wearing the sunscreen. So I thought that was really smart. There are a lot of sunscreen powders out there. In Canada, it's a little harder to find. Do you want to talk about that?
Yeah, so well, you'll fill in from where I'm going, but when we were looking at the different brands, clearly there's something with SPF. So apparently, as my guru over here told me earlier before filming, that there's a DIN number, right?
Drug identification number.
Thank you. And it actually costs a lot for the companies to get that type of number. So a lot of companies don't put on their products, at least on the box, that it has SPF in it. But then if you open it, and actually such an amazing example that you had. So we're going to show you this Aven product that if you look at the packaging, notice there's nowhere that says SPF. Yeah, absolutely nowhere. And this is a Canadian packaging right here.
Yeah, so this is Aven's Derm Absolute Tinted. It's a tinted moisturizer. It seems pretty nondescript on the shelf. And then no, as Chianti was saying, no sunscreen on the packaging. If you open it up, it says SPF 30 right there.
Crazy.
So the reason, as you were saying, is that it's expensive. It's really expensive and it takes a lot longer to get products to market in Canada if you say you have SPF. So a lot of the brands, they forego saying that they have SPF. They just put it in there and they don't advertise it. So if the product that you're interested in doesn't seem to have SPF, ask the beauty advisor that you are working with. They will likely know. Or even a better solution, go on an international website of that brand, check to see if it has SPF. You'd be surprised.
Love it.
So this is a great example of makeup with sunscreen. It's a nice tinted moisturizer. This and a little bit of that powder and you're out the door. Another really fun one is this Smashbox Halo. It's their tinted moisturizer, just came out this year. We're like little beauty gurus over here. Booty Gurus. Booty Guru. This has SPF 25. Mine's in the shade light neutral. And so I guess one of the things it's worth mentioning when we're talking about sunscreen is expiration dates. Do you check your expiration date before you use it?
So I usually check the little thing that says like when you open it, it's like a little package. It's like when you open it, you have like 12 months.
Open jar. Yeah.
Open jar type thing. Yeah. And do I keep track of it? No. Have I had things for like 10 years? Yes. But has everybody? Don't lie to me. Yes, you have. So I mean, the expiration date is just a suggestion, right? You don't need to follow it.
With sunscreen, just because it's an active ingredient, I would really follow it.
Oh.
Truly. Like, my suggestion is buy sunscreen and plan to use it up that summer or within that year. Most sunscreens that you buy off the shelf, they will have at least a year of life on them. My recommendation is buy it, open it, use it, finish it, repurchase. Don't like have a selection of sunscreen products because they're going to expire and you're going to be like, why did I waste my money?
That's true. That's true.
You have one more tinted moisturizer.
I do, yeah. So this one is a tinted moisturizer. It's actually a CC cream, and it has a UVA SPF of 50 plus. Now, I don't understand what the plus is for. Do you know what the plus?
Plus means it's higher than what they say it is. There's even like 50 plus, like goes up to 4 pluses.
So it's not like a 60, but it's like it's higher than 50.
So here's something interesting about that. And if you're watching from the future, hello. Canada is passing regulation that companies will not be able to advertise sunscreen higher than SPF 50. Why? Because there's some brands, and I'm not going to name them, I'm not going to name and shame them, that will advertise like an SPF 110 or 120.
Oh.
There is no huge real difference to your skin between an SPF 30 and an SPF 110.
Really?
Almost non-existent. It's like a point percentage.
Interesting.
So the companies were using this false sense of security to lull people into thinking that they were safe with applying it like once a day and you're protected. Not true.
That I've heard, yeah.
Yeah. So you're no longer going to be able to find like SPF 70 or 110 in Canada.
Okay, so my question then is for my friends who are lighter skin, like let's say the bra skin color, a lot of them will say I need an SPF of 60 or 80, like that's it. So like for those people, you know, would I not turn around and be like, well, girl, you know, 40 is the exact same thing. Like why?
Simply not true, yeah.
Yeah.
You would be like, well, do you also go to the store and you're like, I demand, you know, milk that is 1.99%, you know,
no, I get what you're saying.
2%.
Yeah. Interesting.
Yeah, makes no difference.
Very interesting. I honestly didn't know that. That's
more you know. Yeah,
exactly.
So SPF 15 is going to be your minimum. SPF 50 is going to be your maximum. Anything that falls in between that, you're pretty safe. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love that.
Something interesting you just touched on, people with very fair skin. On the other side, people with dark skin often think that they don't need to use sunscreen. Nothing could be further from the truth.
100%.
We all have skin. Skin is an organ. Skin needs to be protected. I don't understand fully this idea of like the darker your skin is, the less sunscreen you need. Simply not true. If you're finding that you don't like sunscreen because you have darker skin and it's showing up as a gray cast or a white cast on your skin, you're just using the wrong sunscreen.
I see. See, I was watching a TED Talk before this video just to like freshen up and, you know, and I did learn that a lot of the people that they did these, let's say, testings on and different, you know, and I guess like in the beginning, like the different tests were light-skinned people, right? And so the knowledge which just wasn't out there for other people of different skin tones and different skin shades and different melanin. So it's very interesting that you say that, you know, especially with people with darker skin.
Absolutely. And I mean, the industry has become so inclusive that you have tinted moisturizers in every color now. This new Smashbox release that I just showed has a ton of shades. The It Cosmetics has tons of shades. It Cosmetics as well, you'll notice this is the pink packaging. They have one that's green that's going to be great for mattifying. They have one for oily skin, and they have the silver one for normal skin types. They'll have the SPF 50, which is fabulous. And these pack a lot of coverage. So this is almost like a foundation, in my opinion.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, this is definitely like too dark for my skin. So like Gila was just like, so when have you used this? I was like, I haven't, but it has SPF in it. So my friend used it. This one interesting, and I want to get your advice on this one too. Like this one doesn't have an expiration date on it, but it does have unless I can't see it.
It might have been on the outer carton.
But it does have one of these little like open up, and it's like good for 12 months. So is that the same thing, or is that something a little bit odd that I would see with something like that?
I think it just rubbed off. I think it would have been like
maybe it's something like that.
I think it rubbed off. Because see how this rubbed off?
Oh, I see.
Yeah. Technical issues. Moving on.
Okay, moving on. So the next we're going to talk about is going to be moisturizers with built-in SPF in it. So for people, let's say that you don't want to use
a dedicated
sunscreen, that you can at least have some like sun protection, you should be having it in at least a moisturizer.
Right.
So you love these ones, like especially this little guy right here. I mean, I love it too, but like this is your jam. So just like,
if I could die on a hill, it would be moisturizer. Well, Charlotte Tilbury is a person. Do you know that no one has ever seen her without makeup?
I have heard that actually.
Even her own husband.
I have not heard that.
She goes to bed, with a full face of makeup.
Mm-hmm.
She wakes up before him, takes it off, puts it back on, comes back to bed.
Have they ever gone swimming together? See, these are some things I need to hear. I need to know. Have they gone swimming? Have they had little shower whoopsie daisies? You know, like so. What is
Charlotte
going
Tilbury.
on?
The children want to know.
The children want to know what's happening in this marriage. That isn't marriage supposed to be an open conversation? You know?
No, listen. Her thing is, she knows she looks her best. By the way, I'm not trying to tell anyone what they should do. I'm just telling you a story. She says she knows she looks her best with makeup. She says, "Why wouldn't I want to look my best all the time?"
Charlotte Tilbury, first of all, you're married. You are not Fran Drescher, okay? If the house if you know, there's no sexy fireman that's coming to sweep you off your. Actually,
maybe
you never know. But girl, you're beautiful the way you are.
Yes,
okay, you don't need makeup. Listen, I don't know you like that. I wish I knew you like that.
Mm-hmm.
Can I know you like that? Yeah, call us. Okay, yeah.
But yeah, Charlotte Tilbury, I love her. She came out with the magic cream. This is one of her original products. When I tell you, every person that I've gotten on this hates me for it.
Because she's gotten on it. This is not a skincare product. This is a drug. Okay.
Completely.
Yeah.
Hates me for it because it ruins their financial life.
Mm-hmm.
It ruins their marriage. It ruins their spiritual life, and it'll disturb everything that you thought you knew about the world.
Mm-hmm.
It's the best sunscreen. The best moisturizer with sunscreen that I've ever tried.
Mm.
Big words. I know. I said it.
Those are huge words, actually.
And here's the fun thing: in Canada, you wouldn't even know this has SPF. By the way, this is a little mini size. It's 15 milliliters. It costs $40. Charlotte, what's up with that?
Yeah, girl. This is not for a drag queen on a budget. This is not even for a drag queen that's been on RuPaul's Drag Race. Okay, not even after the show. I think we
might need to do an entire episode dedicated to Charlotte Tilbury because I love every product from that.
Done. But then we had to do one about Pat McGrath too, because that is also that brand is just an
shoot me now. Yeah.
Okay.
Just take all my money. Yeah. No.
You said it. I want those earrings. Your background right over here. You can't even see these beautiful things.
God, they're gorgeous.
Thank you.
But this magic cream, it's called the magic cream, which is a really cocky name, but it is magic. It's got SPF 15, which is, like I said, it's the minimum that you would want.
Mm-hmm.
In Canada, it isn't advertised to have SPF 15, but if you go on the UK website, it will show you that it has the SPF. So I'm not lying.
Mm-hmm.
This is so decadent and plush. It makes your skin feel like you just had injections. It fills you up from within with this beautiful hyaluronic acid. It's so plumping. It's so smoothing. It has the most gorgeous ingredients. It smells lovely. In the summer, in the winter, get you some magic cream and you will not regret it. It is so wonderful. Yeah.
I love it already. I can feel it oozing out of the packaging.
It's wonderful. It's truly wonderful. If you want to splurge, treatyourself.com. They have like 150 milliliter tub of this, which is like $300.
That's an actual website.
Treatyourself.com.
I thought you were like just being like, if you want to treatyourself.com.
Yeah.
Wait, it's an actual .com.
No.
Oh, you were joking.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was just like, wait, is this an actual website or not?
I
don't know. Not enough. Okay, keep it going.
Hold on
over here.
Wine break.
Yeah.
Brought to you by. Not that.
Brought to you by Alcoholics Anonymous. Girl,
you're in good company. You're in good company should have been their slogan.
That is actually, yeah.
Call me up.
I know, right? What is this?
Call me up, AA marketing department.
Marketing department. Wine. Oh yes, alcohol. I will be your poster child. Okay, Chianti.
Of what not to do.
Of what to Love it.
Next moisturizer with sunscreen that I want to talk to you about. If you think that this is expensive, this is more expensive.
It's not because it's bigger. Okay.
No, it's, yeah. Bigger's not always better in this case. Lancome Rénergie Lift Multi-Action Ultra SPF 30 Broad Spectrum Anti-Wrinkle Cream, firming an even skin tone. Can you do a tongue pop?
Let me try. Oh, I can't do it.
I'll do a little.
Almost.
Anyone who thinks, okay, so when I walked over to the Lancome counter to pick this up, you were like, old lady, you know?
Yes, I was. I'm so sorry, Lancome. All my future sponsors right now. Listen, I love Lancome though, but yes.
Here's the thing that I want to say about Lancome. Lancome makes consistently good products. They make some of the most pleasing perfumes on the market. They make some of the most consistently good color products. Concealer, foundation, lipstick, mascara. Are you kidding? Hypnose mascara. People have been using it for 40 years.
That's true. That's true. I love their night cream. Their night repair. I think it's the night repair.
Well, that's Estee Lauder, but good try.
I will not be doing any sponsorships with Lancome. I'm so sorry.
Although, can we talk about advanced night? So sorry, Lancome. 1 second. Can we talk about advanced night repair?
I love it. It's actually.
And I'm in my bathroom.
Oh really?
It's my favorite serum in the world.
Oh no, I use the night cream.
They have a night cream.
They have a night cream. They also have an eye cream. Am I right? I'm pretty sure I'm right. Yeah.
One of us is wrong, and for some reason, I don't think it's me.
Okay, we're gonna have to fact check this, but no, I've used their night cream before, Advanced Repair Night. Yeah, 100%. They have
Estee Lauder.
Yes, unless there's another Advanced Repair Night. It's
back to Lancome. No.
Okay, bye. Just go back to Lancome. Okay. Hashtag gift with purchase Lancome. Yes.
Love it.
Yeah.
So this is their anti-aging line. Don't be afraid. Anyone at any age can use this. Super firming. It's got this beautiful glow to the skin. Very plumping. This is very comparable to the Charlotte. I find the Charlotte a little bit thicker, so maybe you want to use this in winter and maybe this in the summer. It also has an SPF 30, so a little bit higher. Lovely. Smells really good as well. And listen, that's our sunscreen recommendations, but we still have the aftersuns to talk about because
100%.
It's like the equation. You wouldn't just put on foundation with no powder or primer with no foundation. You always need these products in
conjunction with something else.
Thank you. Because products, when you put them on your skin, they only do one thing. Let's not, kid ourselves. Yes, this moisturizer is amazing, but it's not going to yes, it might prevent the sunburn, but it's not going to treat your skin after sun exposure.
100%.
And that's exactly what an aftersun is for. Right?
Exactly. Actually, it was really interesting. So if you don't know about Halika, and if you don't know about me, I love Korean everything. So mostly K-pop, Korean language, but also Korean skincare.
Korean guys
too. So just letting you know. But thank you for the plug. So yes, this right here is from Halika, and actually I have both. This one I have been using. I just bought this one. I have used this one before, but excuse me. This is their Aloe Collection, and it's Aloe 99%, so it's 99% aloe, which is unbelievable.
What's the other 1%?
You don't want to know another 1%. It's okay. Something in Korean, and we don't know. But yeah, so unbelievable line, unbelievable. This right here is actually a cleanser that has aloe in it, and I love it just because it's very just like clean feeling. It it says cleansing foam, but isn't really foam up, I find. But it smells like it doesn't really have a smell. It has a little bit of an aloe smell, but nothing
lovely.
Really. Yeah. And it's just really clean. It does like lather, but not really lather well. And I love it after doing drag, but also like after, especially being in the sun, because I feel like it just soothing my skin a lot more than just like a regular moisturizer. And then especially with like aftercare, it's so important to have aloe. Now, you don't have to get it like this. You can buy an aloe plant. If you are one of those homosexuals with all your little plant babies, why don't you get a little plant baby that's an aloe? And then you can cut it off and actually use the aloe gel from the actual aloe plant, rub it all over your skin. Or if you're a bougie bitch, then you get this one right here. So yeah, it's a nice soothing gel. I love aloe. Whenever I was a kid, actually, we would put solar cane on. Have you used solar cane? Like the brand, right? Really?
Never heard of it.
It's like super drugstore brand, but it's an amazing aloe brand, right? Yeah, aloe plant brand. And yeah, it's super amazing just because it also like cools your body, cools your skin down. Like when you get the sunburn, especially, you'll feel that like little bit of a heating tingle. But then with aloe, it treats it. And then I find it turns it more into a tan. One more thing I want to say, diverting from aloe, is that putting cocoa butter on your skin after tanning, for me, it's made my tan look a little bit more even, but also a little more on the browner side. Have you? Can you approve these fats?
Not with cocoa butter, but I mean, and cocoa butter is super moisturized, and so I get the soothing effect. I've had a similar thing with saffron, of all things.
Saffron?
So
like yellow.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
So isn't that crazy? So I'm good. On the topic.
Okay. Yeah.
Clarins Aftersun, before it came in this packaging, this is just a travel size, but before it came in this new packaging, it came in these iconic yellow tubes that you've probably seen.
I have seen it, yes, yeah.
They had an Aftersun that had a self-tanning component. So what it would do, it had the saffron in it, and it would accentuate your tan after you were done. That makes so
much sense. Oh my God, because it's so pigmented, saffron.
Yeah, so Clarins was like, this product is amazing, we should discontinue it and come out with this.
Oh, don't you love companies?
I love Clarins.
I do.
If I could only buy one, this is a big claim, maybe Charlotte Tilbury for makeup. If I could only buy one skincare brand for the rest of my life, it would probably be Clarins.
I don't even know what mine would be. Okay, the double serum is literally just everything.
Yeah.
I have found this amazing skincare line, and it's called Less on Skin. It's from Holika, but it's a German brand. I think that would be mine, just because it has literally nothing in it, and there's no fragrance at all. And for me, that's like my kind of thing. But no, yeah, Clarins is like so up there. Clarins is such an unbelievable brand.
Seriously. So this is their new Soothing Aftersun Balm, and it does say that it's going to prolong your tan. So maybe it does the same thing that the old version did too. I don't know. But I have another one here. This is from La Roche-Posay, back to where we started.
She doesn't love La Roche-Posay at all.
Listen, they were very generous when I worked at Moppers Mart.
Okay, yeah. No one knows exactly what you're saying.
No. This is, so if you remember, the sunscreen was called Anti-Helios, which is like anti-sun. This is called Post-Helios, After Sun. So very much like they're meant to go together. You buy that, you buy this together. This is so this is, they're calling it hydrogel with antioxidants, 76% thermal spring water, instant absorption. If you want a body lotion in the summer and you hate the idea of lotion, like a rich, thick lotion, get you this, because this is a gel. Try it.
Oh wait, could you?
Oh my God, no. I didn't know it was that kind of video.
Could you just rub a little bit for me?
Yeah, you like that?
Oh, it rubs the lotion on my skin.
Oh, or else it gets the hose. You're going to get the hose afterwards. You get the makeup off.
Okay, that hose.
It's lovely.
Okay. I mean, listen, you put a little bit on there, but it is spreading. Like, girl, it's
aloe.
Like I'm telling you, it's spreading.
It's got the aloe in there, and then it has antioxidants. The antioxidants are going to fight those free radicals that came from the sun and really going to repair the skin that's been exposed to the sun. So this is fabulous. If you've been out in the sun all day, your skin's hot, you wash your body, you wash your face, and you apply this all over. You can keep this in the fridge even. Imagine how good that would feel.
Oh, that would be really nice.
What do you think we're doing after? But yeah, what I want to encourage you is with this Aftersun, don't think that it's an extra thing that somebody's trying to sell you. Try it. Like, it is.
But it's being sold to you for a reason.
You're going to like it. Yeah. The Aftersuns, I mean, these are just a couple of ideas. There's one I showed you from Biotherm. It has sparkles in it. Really cute.
Is that still on? No,
it's gone. She washed it.
It's a little bit. I think a tiny little bit up here.
A little bit. It's really cute. So if you're on holiday, you're done with the beach for the day. You wash up, you put that on, and then you can go right to dinner, and you have a little bit of sparkle, on the chest, wherever you want the light to catch. I think it's fabulous.
I love it, honestly. Like you swatched it on my hand, and I was like literally hooked. I was like, I want that. And it makes a perfect gift for somebody who's going on a vacation, you know? Listen, you know, I'm never going to see you again because it's COVID and you're traveling. So here, have a beautiful sun. After sun.
Have a beautiful sun.
Have a beautiful sun.
Don't talk to me or my son after, don't talk to me or my after sun ever again.
Good luck with your travels.
Oh my God. Well, babe, this has been so much fun.
It has been.
I love drinking with you. I love talking about skincare with you.
I know, this is amazing.
And
I love you rubbing stuff all over my body. So we're going to get to more of that.
Yeah, join the after show.
Join our after show on OnlyFans. And you're going to see a lot more.
Well, listen, I want to encourage you, whatever you take away from all of this, find a sunscreen that works for you. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be something we recommended even. Go into the store, talk to folks. Remember that a lot of the folks who are working at these beauty counters, they're on commission. So they've been out of work for a long time. It's good to support them if you're going to buy these products anyways. Go make friends with them. Ask them their opinion. This is what they're there for. And then if you do have questions about anything that we talked about, leave it in the comments. We'll make sure to address it. And I think that's kind of it for this episode.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we did it.
Amazing.
First episode.
Right?
Little cheers to us.
Cheers.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
So delicious, so refreshing,
so repressing, so delicious. I love it. It was a great time, and honestly, I actually learned a lot. And because we talked about this beforehand, but honestly, I actually did learn a bunch of stuff because you know, just natural conversation comes out. But
well, listen, drag queen is not just a pretty face.
No, she is. Oh, I get a compliment, but only at the end. Only at the end.
She had to wait for it. I had to make her work.
I did.
Well, listen, babe, where can people find you online?
So you guys can go to Instagram, drinkmechianti, Chianti, Chianti, okay? And you can also follow me on TikTok, also drinkmechianti, super easy. And how about you, darling?
Well, I am GSI Productions on Instagram, which is the same as my username on YouTube. I also have an Etsy shop where I sell little handmade things if you want to support queer artists. Very appreciated. Same name, GSI Productions.
Amazing.
GilaMünster.com, where I have all my upcoming appearances. And Gila Münster Queen on Facebook, where you can get in touch and, you know, gotta get the branding in.
I know, right? Honestly.
100%.
But listen, these, like this girl, she doesn't like play it up enough, but like this cross stitching that she does is unbelievable. It's so beautiful. So honestly, support. And
this one does nails. Did she talk about that?
I do nails. So I do nails. Look at mine. Yours is done, but mine is not. I'm not wearing nails right now, but I am starting my own nail company, nail business. So keep a lookout for that. We'll talk about it next time on Instagram. Nails by Chianti. I have the handle, but I don't have anything on there yet. But yeah, so check it out. Keep posted, okay? We can't keep everything up at once, you know?
No. We gotta give them a little teaser next time. And speaking of next time, what's our topic for next time?
Professionality. No.
Of which neither of us will know anything about.
What is our thing for next time? Oh yeah, cleanse. So next we're going to be talking about all about cleansers.
Next we're going to be talking about short-term memory loss. Our next episode is going to be all about makeup removal, cleansers, the best type of cleansers for different skin types.
Maybe some exfoliators in there too.
You never know.
Yeah,
so join us on August 8th. It's going to be 6 to 7 p.m. just like this. It's going to be right here on a live stream on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe, everybody. Remember to support local artists and stay safe in the sun.
Oh, definitely. Stay safe in the sun, get a nice tan, and don't forget to apply your sunscreen.
Cheers.
Cheers to that, girl.
Bye.
Bye.
Cute.